Ayan. Hello, what's up guys? Today pupunta tayo sa may Someday Cafe kasi today is the first day ng reveal ng BMW 450GS. So kasama rin natin si Brother Crank Casual. Nabubulol pa ako. And that's si Brother Jejabel, naka MT-09. So takits na lang doon para hindi na rin gano'ng maraming ebas sa vlog na to. Okay, so let's go. May mape-presto mo tayo. Legit ba? Nasa labas? Dito na tayo. All aboard. Ba na sikat? Alright, so nandito na kami sa Someday Cafe na tinatakpan nila. Pero yan, Motor Ace pala may hawak na to. And then, may preview na tayo ng dalawang GS 450 and you can see, pero silang cast wheels. May natin tingnan pag official na yung pag-reveal. So kapay muna tayo.
Hindi, ano pala, skyline.
Ay, nilalagay na dito.
Papasok na.
Of course, our future BMW owners, thank you for coming tonight. And alam ko, maraming speculations, maraming leaks over the past few days, the past 2 weeks on this bike that we're about to launch tonight. But tonight, it's finally happening, no? So we decided to build, no? BMW decided to build this new lightweight GS adventure bike for of course, your off-road adventures, on-road, and something that you can use on the daily, no? So again, we'd like to thank you for coming over. So enjoy the night, enjoy the bike, and make life right. Thank you.
In 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Wow!
Now, our sport variant in racing red. Let's let them take pictures, and of course, that picture can be published. On to the side, please. The side. Yeah. Okay, Coach Scott, do your thing. Displaying the dynamic braking, hazard light. That is our dynamic braking with ABS. Steering full lock, showcasing the lightweight and nimbleness of the bike. You can clearly see the agility and balance displayed by Coach Scott.
Ride height check, my height is 5'6", and ganito ang itsura sa F450 GS. Road, Enduro Pro, green. So next na ako. So yung black, hindi adjustable yung kanyang suspension. This one, however, is adjustable. Pretty much it for the changes or the differences between the bikes. So yeah. Gina sir, game na game. Alright, so this is the 450 GS. Tas yung may adjustable na suspension. Yo! Ay, thank you bro! Let's see. Let's see. Suspension check. Not bad ang torque. Okay din. Kasi nagbabantay. Let's see ang kanyang steering. Dahil yung bike is very nimble, sasama lang siya eh. Shifting. Okay din. Let's see. Rear brakes. See? Cam check. Suspension. Gusto ko yung pagka-linear ng makina niya na hindi siya super ma-vibrate even at higher RPMs. Medyo mabato. So dito lang natin maiikot eh kasi may mga nag-aabang din. Isa pang ikot. Okay. Let's see, sagad natin. Ayan, may shift light din pala siya. I just like how flickable the bike is. It's very light. Ang dali lang niyang i-control. Islalom lang nga natin. Ang dali lang, ang gaan lang. Yung controls niya feels very plush, feels very linear. Hindi siya yung very abrupt. So, yeah, ganda. Ganda ng sitting position. Tapos, meron siya support dun sa bandang likod para sa upuan. Pero, kailangan really back at it ka. Yeah, and then napansin ko yung side stand, ang dali lang din i-deploy or i-retract. Okay naman, I think. Bibili ka?
Actually, ano siya, ang pinaka-interesting part is yung lahat ng tech ng 1300GS is nandito as per coach.
Okay, so additional input is yung kanyang steering range is really large. It's not intimidating at all.
So ito po follow-up comments for the F450GS. Unahin ko na yung build quality. The switch's plastic looks rough. The fitting is not the best, but you be the judge. However, it's smooth to operate and responds to input with very minimal delay. It's just due to screen animations kaya medyo mabagal tingnan. Else, yung other body panel okay naman. Next is the display panel. Yes, it has the same look, dimensions, and layout as the bigger brother na GS. But something about the screen is just not the same. Like the color is not as rich or it looks faded in my point of view. Then wala rin startup animation, which is just a side comment. Jumping to performance and disclaimer, I only used it for a short amount of time, kaya very limited din yung input ko. First up is braking. For the amount of power that the bike has, it's okay. Didn't feel the ABS kick in when I tested it, but all the time I wasn't going fast naman. I commend the smoothness of the transmission and how the engine responds to aggressive input. It's very forgiving. Pero maybe too underwhelming for other riders. Though in my mind, this is set and made to be an approachable bike, kaya ganun yung feel. It's light, not intimidating, not top-heavy, kaya when you're doing U-turns or figure eights, you'll feel that the bike is stable. The difference between the models is not that far, pero significant. I recommend getting the Style Sport kasi may adjustable suspension. The suspension is KYB, but it's also made in India daw. For the price gap, I guess okay na din because they really focus on technology and to shave every weight possible. Now you may ask, asan yung trophy variant? Probably, and I repeat probably, end of the year pa daw. Asan yung spoke wheels? To follow then as an add-on kasi meron daw shortage at the moment for some reason. May isa rin na nagsabi na possibly standard ang spoke wheels sa trophy variant and the ERC may join the add-ons later then. Last takeaway ko, I can feel that they try to lower the price as much as possible. You can easily see kung saan sila nag-cut ng cost, and still trying to uphold the BMW trademark wherein a bike has more tech, offering the best ride possible for its intended use. Like they want to be a step above its competitors. Yun nga lang, kasama sa step up is yung price. The price of the Style Exclusive is 498,000 Philippine pesos, and the Style Sport is 548,000 Philippine pesos. So that's it for the F450GS video. If you have thoughts about the 450GS, feel free to comment down below. This is Niyo. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe and see you on the road.